Jughead, by the end of the season is kind of like a beaten dog that continues to come back for more.
Do we see any changes coming up for your character? P.S. I'm loving this relationship between you and Archie that we just. Are we going to see more of that?
I think you will. I think you'll see that develop.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
It all started in that first episode. I've been saying it as soon as he saw her in that diner, that iconic moment where she's coming in and it goes slow motion. I think it just everything from there just goes. Yeah. And there's little things in season 1 that kind of hint towards it, and then finally they get together and it's just. Yeah.
Let's move into you and Betty's relationship because I'm loving that. There's a lot of Bughead shippers out there. Do we get to see more of your relationship? And do you guys, you're starting to kind of have a little bit of conflict just because she's so everything is rainbows and butterflies and you're just sort of mysterious. So how does that play into effect as the rest of the episode?
It plays kind of from a realistic perspective. Jughead, by the end of the season is kind of like a beaten dog that continues to come back for more for a lot of, in relation to his town. And so he has a hard time getting close to people in a way that involves him putting trust and vulnerability into others. And I think in the end, that becomes a discussion between him and Betty in a way that sort of makes or breaks them. And I think that's really a realistic kind of psychology that's underlining their relationship. We didn't want it to seem like everything was hunky-dory for them the entire time, which can be the kind of danger of a sensational representation, such an over-the-top kind of show. And I think we tone it down and we make it real, and it becomes something pretty and honest and real, truthful.
Your characters are so different, and how is that going to either A, continue to make you guys a better couple, or B, kind of give you guys some conflict?
Yeah. Well, I think it could do both. I don't necessarily agree that opposites attract or that two very similar people should be together. I think it's always a mix of both. And I think Betty is so outwardly bright and blonde, and he's so not. You're like, oh wow, these opposites are coming together, but really their personalities are quite similar. I think they're both extremely driven and motivated by their family and their family situations. They feel a need to fix things, and I think they're both romantics. They're both journalists. They both care about the truth, and I think that's something that the blue and gold kind of brought them together, and their journalism brought them together, and so they. Yeah.
It really is adorable. I ship it.
It is cute.
I ship Bughead. I really do.
Thanks.
And for more Clevver videos, click to the left to see the best TV crossover episodes on an episode of Listed, and over to the right for insane Madeline fan theories.